Why are the markets down? Why are all the stocks that I'm searching for down right now? Let's take a closer look. This is CEO Trades, where money works for you. Today, we're looking here at long term investments. But the bigger question right now is why are the markets down? Why is everything down in general? How can I benefit from this? Is it safe to go in? Is it best that I take my money and run? Well, let's take a look here. Number one, we're looking at the total cryptocurrency market cap. This is what it was back before 2014, 2013. It was at around 1.5 trillion, and now it's at almost 2 trillion. That's how long it's taken to make that move. It's not a lot of movement compared to money because it's dropped, but it was at 3 trillion, pretty much at 3 trillion. It was somewhere around 2.8 trillion back in November, and then it made a big drop here. Why is this happening? What is going on? Well, number one, there's a lot of negative talk with the COVID virus, and that seems to be affecting the prices of all stocks and crypto. All investment products seem to be affected, but not every single one of them is affected. There are some that are not affected. However, just in general, most people, when they're referring to whatever investment they're making, they believe that the overall system is down. Well, pretty much, probably 90% down, 95% down. I haven't really taken a deeper look into every single coin or every single stock, but I can tell you from this that we are down. It seems to have found some type of bottom down here. I don't know if it's going to revert right back up because it depends on the news that's going to be released in the next few days. It could be negative, more negative news, or it could be positive. And that's what's affecting the markets. It's the negative news that's happening mainly for stocks. And it seems that it's starting to play into the crypto world because in the past, whenever there was negative news in stocks, all of a sudden crypto would boom, would be booming, and it would be positive on the positive side. So that's amazing how that has changed. And I wanted to take a look at a few coins here that people have been asking me about. Avalanche is one of these coins that seems to be making it's almost at half of what it was back in November. Back in November, that's when it hit the high point. A lot of these coins hit their high point back in November, and now it seems to be finding some type of support in here, although it's too early to tell. But I'd say it will bounce back somewhere in here. And by the time April comes around, it should be up back into this level somewhere in the 120-ish or 130-ish level. This Avalanche is very good for the long term. You should look more into its story and see if it benefits you as well as it does to me. Now, another one that I'm interested in is Dogecoin. Dogecoin is, geez, it is way down from those people who bought at 60, 70 cents a coin. Look at it now. It's at 14 cents a coin. I don't know what happened yesterday. I was telling people that I was getting ready to purchase this one, and I am. I am going to purchase into this one. By tomorrow, I should be able to make some investment into Dogecoin because I'm holding this for the long term. Although it's gone down, 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 and down, eventually it will get back to the 70-cent level, back where it was back in May. And is this going to happen overnight? I'd say it's not going to take much longer. Whatever it is, it might be a year, it might be 2 years, but in general, Dogecoin is one of those coins that people are expecting it to go back up and make some benefits the for just in general for everyone who's invested into this non-purpose coin. And that's right, it is a non-purpose coin, and that's why we're looking at that one. Hold down 1 second here. What did I just click? Somehow I got out of what I was doing. There we go. So Suku, when we were learning, well, when some of my friends were learning it, it did go up to 159, but around 130, people were jumping in, and now it's at 38 cents. Is this the time to sell? No, it's not. If you sell now, you're going to lose lots of money. I'd say hold on for the long term. It's going to go back up within the next 6 months, probably, according to the patterns that I've seen. Usually it makes some moves and it takes about 6 months, 46 months range. Will this one move right away? It will move as soon as the market is moving. There is one other one I'd like you to take a look at here. Let me see if I can bring it up because there are a lot of coins that are going to be making moves and you better jump into these if you're looking to invest into the long term, just like I am. I'm looking to invest into the long term. Ethereum is down at 3,900 right now, 3,900. Is it going to go down any further? I don't know if it's going to go down any further, but I'd like to look at his chart and see what is happening in reference to this chart and how it is correlating to all the other coins that are happening. You can see it made a huge drop from almost when it was at 5,000, and it's back to almost 2,900 now. 2,900. I don't know where I got that 3,900. I thought it was more 2,900. 2,900 or so. It's at 3,066 right now. Is that the bottom? Is it? I don't think it's the bottom yet, but it's going to dip into the 2,800s at least, 26-ish range, and then it might make a move. We don't know. However, Ethereum is good for the long-term hold, and I am invested with it for time to come. If you're able to invest in this one, pick up a share, pick up half a share or a quarter of a share, whatever you can, because it's good for the long term. We can see that there's a lot of negative news. Maybe you jumped in up here. I'd say hold, hold, hold. This Ethereum here is going to be good for the long term. Don't chicken out. That's what most people do, is panic and they sell at the wrong time. And that's what's happening here. A lot of people are panicking and they're selling out. Have they made money? Have they not? I mean, I could sell here and I could take some benefits, but it's not where I'd like to be with this one. I'd like it to go up to, geez, I'd like it to go up to 60,000 if possible. If it goes up there, yeah, I might sell by that time. So what can we benefit from this negative opportunity moment? It's a negative moment and it's an opportunity. Well, most coins are on sale right now and they will eventually go up. If you're able to invest, why don't you put $1,000 into one of these coins that we just mentioned, or maybe another one that has similar graph showing, and that the chart will depict that there's a possibility it will hit some support level somewhere in here, like this one, 26 to 2,900. It will probably be hit in here. If it goes down any further, then you pick up a little bit more. You're not always going to catch the bottom, but you can tell here it has been dropping ever since, I believe, November as well. It's been dropping steadily, and it did go up and it go back down, and it seemed like it was going to go up, down, up again, and then down. Is this going to continue? If this trend might continue for a while, we don't know yet. It depends on the news that's going to be released in the next several days or weeks as a new chairman comes in to the stock exchange, and we'll see what they have to say and how it will affect the overall stance on the market. That is what we're waiting for right now. Now that the negativity has risen and a lot of people have sold on a lot of their coins and stocks, and they're nervous about investing. That's right. In stocks, you sell immediately, you hear bad news, and it's starting to jump into the crypto market. People are selling because of the negative news. Will this be long term? Absolutely not. Eventually, everything that goes down will go up, and everything that goes up will go down. So it's correlational, and it will happen. Just beware that as negative news comes up, this might drop a little bit further. And if it does, pick up a little bit more, 30%, 20% of whatever it is that you're willing to invest in. Make sure you're investing for long-term purposes, because most people will invest for a day or two or a month or two. But those who are savvy, who are investors, who have some type of wealth, will invest for the longer term and wait for the bigger moves. This is CeoTrades, where money works for you. Tomorrow, we're going to look at stocks and how they correlate to the same type of chart and see what the differences are and which are some long-term stocks that I'm willing to pick up in the next several days, just like Dogecoin here in crypto, and Suku and Avalanche and Ethereum. Take care, and until tomorrow.